Are you gonna help give Bodie a shot?
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
We are doing a little concert with Alex Boye.
He's here, he's here, he's here!
Thank you so much. This is so awesome.
Good morning. We are starting the morning off very exciting. We are getting, what are we doing, Bode?
Flu shots.
Flu shots. Lucky kids. Me and Cozy and Jensen already had ours, but Derek and Brielle and Ember have not. Brielle's actually at dance. Shocker, right? Derek and Bodie and Emmy are just going in to get their shots right now. Me and Cozy are getting to hang out in the car. Bodie was actually acting more nervous than Ember, so we'll see who does better. My money is, yeah, I actually bet that Bodie will kind of freak out and Ember won't. That's my bets. What do you guys think?
We're on our way to the hospital pharmacy, like Bree said, to get our flu shots. Because when one person gets the flu, like, we'll do anything we possibly can to try to not get the flu in our home. Especially with Jensen, the situation that he's in, that would not fun. Who wants to go first? Emmy?
Derek.
Bodie?
Dad.
Or Dad?
Dad. Derek. Derek
You want me to
has
go
to
first?
go.
Oh,
I
okay.
want Derek.
Are you gonna help give Bodie a shot? Are you gonna help him?
Mm-hmm.
This is like a dream come true. She gets to give you, it's pretend, but she gets to give you a shot.
Now, scrub that really good right here, Missy. Scrubbing, 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 scrubbing,
Get it all clean.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Just like that.
You've already done. You're so
Nice
fast.
job. Bodie, how was it? Easy peasy?
Easy peasy.
Attaboy.
There you go. Now just rub that leg around a lot.
Did it hurt him? No? Was it fine? It was just fine, huh?
So the kids got their flu shots. That was several hours ago.
Super exciting.
Oh my
They did good,
goodness.
They did good.
So remember I was saying I was betting to see who would be worse. Well, apparently they were both really good.
I was probably the worst one.
Last year Bodie legit was like going like behind the table and I had to like pull him out and it was not fun, but looks like he's doing better. So now we are doing something fun. We came down to the Ogden area to meet up with our friends. You may have heard of them before. Shot of the Yeagers.
Shot of the Yeagers.
The Shot of the Yeagers and that YouTube family are meeting us here at the Yeagers house. And we are doing a little concert with Alex Boye. So Alex Boye is a singer, if you guys don't know who he is, and he has a really awesome story about how he was a singer he was on America's Got Talent fairly recently, though, in case you guys wanted that tidbit of information. But he is from England and he has been homeless. He's been in one of the top boy bands in Europe. He has been he's just lived this crazy life full of all these experiences. And he's been working on this album for years, and it just launched and it's really powerful. The message that he wants to really share is just anti-suicide and remembering that you're not alone and there's always people that you can reach out to and stuff. So tonight we're getting together. He's coming and he's gonna do a mini concert for us. You guys, this is gonna be so fun. I love his new album. I listened to it on repeat. So I want him to be able to share a little bit of his story with you guys, because I think that it is such a powerful message. And of course we don't want anyone to feel like they're alone and that, suicide is the place that they're at in their life or whatever.
And even if you're not in that place in your life, don't click away.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Totally.
Let's watch this.
Because say you might not be feeling that down, but all of us have had feelings of depression and anxiety in some way, maybe not to the extreme of everybody else, but the ways to heal yourself start in the same place, by loving yourself, by accepting your faults, by reaching out for help. No matter what phase you are, those are still common. That's still a common thread. And anyway, so we're excited to share this message with you. We're also excited to get to hang out with our friends. So stay tuned.
It's gonna be fun.
Oh wow, Kate. It's loud in here. We're gonna be playing an epic game of hide and seek with all of our families. And the winner of this game actually gets $200. So Brielle, you better win.
We're gonna win.
Oh yeah, okay, just making sure that we're on the same page.
Oh, yeah.
Winning team right here. Go, go, All right, here we go. We gotta hide somewhere good. There's so many people, it's hard to hide because there's like, we're all in all the hiding spots. I'm like the last one that hasn't hid. I'm in the closet. I'm gonna try to hide in here. I'm gonna cover myself with clothes. All right, they found me. Jamie found me. Right now, Jamie and Steve are tied, so we'll see. We got found, sorry. Brielle's still hidden. And what about Cosette? Has Cosette been found? We still have 2 family members in the game to win the $200. All right, Brielle has been found now, so our hopes of winning the money have disappeared, but someone's still gonna win. We'll keep you posted. And then it's time, Alex should be here any minute, so we will get that started. Okay, so we couldn't find Cozy. We didn't know where she was hiding. But then listen, this door is locked. Cosette, are you in here? Open the door. Oh, they just unlocked it. Did you get to work out?
We gotta work on our hide and seeking.
We're not very good. We're not as practiced as they are in the hide and seek world. So
I was holding Jensen. To be fair, there are only so many places you can hide or stuff a baby. I mean, that's my excuse. What's yours?
I had a good spot. Jamie actually walked past me, but then she came back. Oh, look at Blake found a little JJ. Oh, you gotta give her a huggy. Give her a huggy. Oh, so cute. Is there anything cuter than, why do babies always love babies? It's like they're just happy to be bigger than something. He's here, he's here, he's here.
Yeah, baby.
Best day.
We did it, man. Do this.
Okay, so this is one of his props. So I can foresee one of the kids wearing this. Brielle, are you gonna be wearing this shortly?
Yes.
She's gonna wear it now. Oh yeah, she's got it going on. Do you wanna watch it, JJ? Yeah.
Thank you so much. This is so awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna start with a song right here. And this is a song called Heart of a Lion. It's not on the album, but it's a song I always kind of seem to just like start singing, starting shows with. So it really kind of talks about brave people who are really brave. I'm looking at you guys at the front. Ooh, when you're living for tomorrow, yeah, it only takes away the day. Sometimes I'm paralyzed by sorrow, yeah. I pray I find a better way, yeah. Ooh, can we be happy like children? Oh, they're not afraid to lose their way. And even if they walk in the wrong direction, still they'll never go astray, yeah, yeah. Cause when I sing with the heart of a lion, yes, and nothing can stand in my way. Cause when I sing, it awakens my desire, yeah. It takes my fears away. It takes my fears away.
Yeah.
Takes my fears away. I can't move, so I have to do it all here, right? It takes my fears away. Whoa. It takes my fears away. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me show you how this works. What's your name?
Bowden.
Bowden. Okay, awesome. I love that mustache hat right there. That's pretty cool. That's pretty fly. How does that work?
It's upside down.
Yeah, okay. Right. So Bowden. Okay, so Bowden. Let me tell you a little bit about this drum. Do you want to hold it? Okay, you're going to be my mic stand, okay? Okay. Okay, so this is a Bowden. This is called, do you know what this is called? It's called, does anyone else know what it's called? No?
Bowden.
It's called a Bowden. Hey, that's kind of cool. It's called a Bowden, yeah. So it's called a talking drum. See if you recognize this. You know, I used to say, like, you know, sometimes when we talk to people, like, we feel like they're bragging or they're like, think that there's something, you know what I mean? And sometimes I notice we as human beings, we look at them like, have you noticed that when Kanye West says he's great, right? You look at him like, you know what I mean? And it's like Muhammad Ali, when he was at the top of his game, he's like, I'm great, you know? And it's like, can you imagine if you were like walking down to McDonald's, you know, and you walk, you like, give me some McDonald's because I'm great. Like, people look at you like you're really weird, right? But I gotta tell you something. One thing that I've noticed, there is something going on in this world where we are putting ourselves down. We are walking around with our heads down so low. And we have people who are literally don't want to be on this earth anymore because they don't think that they are worth anything. So I started coming to this realization. I noticed that those people who say they are great, they're still alive. Those people who say that they are great, I find that they're not as depressed and don't go through as much anxiety. And I started thinking to myself, wait a minute. Maybe that's something that we need to start doing more. Maybe we need to start stepping up and saying, I'm great. There's even a scripture that talks about it, right? It's called the noble and great. Why is it that Muhammad Ali and Kanye West are the only people that are allowed to say they're great? Here's the thing, we all are great. And I think that is what's missing in this world. That is why so many people are struggling, because they've forgotten who they are. Let me say something, I want to say something. Imagine if you rated yourself, okay? Every single one in this room, if I asked you to rate yourself from 1 to 10, don't tell me, but what number, honestly, in the deepest, darkest mind part of your soul, what number would you give yourself? Because can I tell you something? If that number was anything less than a 10, you've forgotten who you are. You forgot. And I'm telling you, because there's so much going on in this world where we have all forgotten who we are. I call it spiritual amnesia. We can't remember who we are. And we need reminding. And my goal, through my music, is to remind people that they are 10s. No matter how big, no matter how small, you are a 10. And when you're 5 years old, you're still going to be 10. And then when you are 20 years old, and you're bringing in dates and your dad is getting a headache and he has to lock the doors and everything, you're still going to be a 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Boye. This guy, absolutely. No, get up, kid. Come on, you're a legend. Absolutely beautiful. Nice work, Alex. That was amazing.
Thank you.
All right, you guys, so you might know these people right here, that YouTube family. Now, so since Alex's message is really just about loving yourself and believing in yourself, I wanted to get some opinions and some advice from some of the people that we really value to tell you guys what you could do to maybe feel a little bit more happiness and light in your life. So what do you guys think?
All right, everybody is different and unique in their own special way, and you know what? That's awesome. And make it the best you possible.
Love it.
So you be you and do what you like to do. Don't try to be someone else. Be who you are, because you are just as good as anyone else. Everybody is the same. Everyone is equal. Everybody has trials and challenges. Some just hide it better, but you are awesome.
Like Alex said, you're a 10. 10!
That's right. I love it. Thanks, you guys. All right, we are with the man, the myth, the legend, Alex right now. He's real, you guys.
I don't pay her enough. She's awesome.
Was that not so amazing? Okay, Alex, so I'm putting you on the spot because I already told everybody else what I was going to ask him, but I didn't tell you.
Okay.
Because I don't think I need to. I didn't need to prep you because you just basically answered it. Okay, so I want to know, what's your advice to people who are struggling or are feeling down or alone? What's your advice for those people?
You know, I talked about this a lot, that there's a story about the sunflower, and it's a true fact. A sunflower, when the sun comes out and everything's nice and bright, it follows it follows the sun. So it comes from the east or whatever sets in the west. The sunflower is like this and they follow. But what happens when the sunflower has no sun, when the sun's gone? And it's just clouds and it's thunder and everything and darkness. What happens is that everyone thinks that they die, but what they actually do is they turn to each other.
Oh, that's so cool.
And it's and it just be, what a powerful way to express how us as human beings should be, you know. And one of the things that I've been thinking of lately is that when we struggle, we go through so much hardship and stuff like that, we start to forget who we really are.
Yeah.
And our worth. We're all tens, but what happens is like, imagine if you had $100 bill and you spat on it, and you scrunched it up and you spit on it and all that kind of stuff. If you offered it to someone, most people would still take it.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'd still take the money.
Why would you take it?
Yeah.
Because
it's still $100.
It's still $100.
Still $100.
And it's the same, but with us, when we're spat on, when we're abused and we're stepped on,
we think that we're less valuable, but you're not. Yeah.
And that's one of the big things for me, that whatever it is that you're going through, you're always a child of God, you're always a 10, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
You're always going to be a $100 bill, there's nothing you can do about it. And the power comes when you start owning up to who you are.
Yeah, so really believing your value.
Yeah, and I have mantras. I say, like, morning, apparently in the scriptures it says to pray morning, noon, and night, right? And what I've been doing, I've been reading a lot of books about it, is that there are people that do affirmations morning, noon, and night.
Yeah.
And one thing I've noticed is that the reason why is that even doctors will tell you, like, kind of doctors that work on kind of your mind and everything, that these three, morning, noon, and night, are the most powerful times where you do affirmations. And this is in the scriptures. And they're only just getting this. It's like really, you know, because it changes your inside. Like whatever it is that we're inside, we all talk to each other. We talk to ourselves a lot. We don't realize it. But what is our talk? Is it positive or is it negative?
Yeah.
Because if it's negative talk, then what happens is it drives our whole. If someone compliments you, you still don't take the compliment.
Yeah, you don't believe anything.
Find a way.
You have to
don't
believe it. Yeah.
So the whole goal is to change your conversation, and you do it through affirmations and waking up, even just to say, like I do a thing where I just say joy and peace for a whole hour. I know it sounds strange.
For an hour straight, you just repeat it. Joy, peace, joy,
And
peace,
you know
joy,
what?
peace.
You know what? It is amazing.
Oh my
It's
gosh, that's
changed
incredible.
my life. It's like sometimes you forget and you get distracted, but like when you get back to it, I've done it for a whole hour every single day. It's so powerful. It's like you build this barrier so that when things happen that's bad, that's sad, that's wrong, all of a sudden you're like, I can't believe that this is just, you know, I'm doing this, because usually this will stress me out.
Yeah.
So it's a thing where you have to literally mentally have conversations with yourself.
You guys, there were so many nuggets of wisdom in there. Like actual, not just like, oh, believe in yourself, but like how to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
Get out your paper, write down Alex's ideas,
So nice.
because they'll work.
They do work.
All right, thank you, Alex.
Thank
You're awesome.
you. You're awesome. We love her, don't we? She's
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm awesome. I'm awesome.
Yeah, girl.
Okay, you guys, now I'm with Jamie.
Hi.
And she's so wonderful, but I wanted to have her share some advice with you guys as well. So if you feel like, what is a piece of advice that you would share with people who just are struggling right now with anything, life trials or anxiety or depression, anything like that?
Probably the biggest piece of advice that I can think of is just to remember that you're not the only one, that your neighbor, your best friend, a family member is probably going through something very similar, and the best thing to probably do is talk to them and actually open up. I know for me, it's hard for me to open up when I'm feeling certain feelings inside, or sad or depressed about things, or when I'm going through a really tough trial in my life. But when someone actually pries that information out of me and helps me to open up and speak and just kind of let it out, it makes the biggest difference. And then also for those that aren't going through a hard time right now but have been there, to talk to somebody if they're noticing that maybe they're acting a little differently, or they know that they're going through something. Actually go and talk to them and let them be a soundboard for them so that they can get their feelings out there, because I think letting it out is the best thing to do rather than keeping it inside.
Oh, I love that so much. I feel like so many times that's like can be the silver lining of our trials, is we can support each other and strengthen each other by just like she said, being a listening ear and then also being willing to talk.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're not alone. So I love that. Thank you, Jamie.
You're welcome.
We're back from the little mini concert. That was seriously such a fun night. It's always fun to get to hang out with everybody. I didn't really know what to expect or how it would go, but it was just so awesome to be able to listen to him. Like, you guys, he's really talented. Like, sometimes, I don't know. You know when you hear people live, sometimes you're like, maybe they're not as good. No, he was so good. Derek and I were talking on the way home. In a weird way, he's like a motivational speaker / singer, because everything he's saying was just really powerful. His messages were powerful. He's a fun storyteller, so he can like just share things in a way that's like a little bit more interesting. And it was awesome. So I hope that the message that he shares through his music and kind of the little bits of advice that our friends shared with you guys tonight will go, you know, if your heart is searching for answers to something, or if you're struggling with something, listen to their advice, listen to the words of his songs, because I really think that you can find some strength, and they had a lot of wisdom in the things that they said. So we were just thankful to be a part of it. So thanks for hanging out with us today. We hope that you had a good time in all the craziness of tonight. What was that? So we did a lot of things today. We went to get flu shots, then we played hide and go seek, and then we had a concert. Most random night ever, but that basically sounds like our life. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with us today. Be sure to like and subscribe. Come back here. Oh, download Alex's album. I don't know if I said that. The album is called Coming to America. Download it. Alex Boye. AELXBOYE. Alex Boye. Download it. Listen to it. Love it. All those things. Okay. See you guys. Bye.
Stressed out like a rubber band, stressed out like a working man. Oh, all I need is a helping hand from someone who loves me. Best friends with anxiety, no one even checks on me. No, a little love is medicine from someone who cares. I thought that I was always missing something, but I found it the moment I inhaled a bit of silence that surrounds me, and I'm still breathing. I'm still breathing, yeah. Still breathing.